Well, good morning everyone. We're back at home base here and just preparing to get away on another dog trapping run. We've got to get up north, the problem dog killing Wagyus, Wagyu weaners, and we've got to shoot probably maybe 20 or 30 kittle deer, maybe take a couple of guys out to get a decent stag as well while we're there. So at the moment what I'm doing is I'm preparing to boil all the traps up. I'm just carrying some water across to the boiler. Let the fudgy budgie give him a hand. What do you reckon, dude? We've cut a heap of black wattle leaves there that I'll render down and get all the tannin out of them so the water turns black, and then we'll run our traps through that. But yeah, just putting it all together. Baggy. Is that going to be good fun? You are a pest. Fudgy Budgie, you are a pest. Oh, nice. Super cheeks, babe. No, you're not. You're just lying in the sun, aren't you, Super cheeks? Yeah, just lying in the sun, yeah. I'm sitting here editing at the desk, and in comes this moth. Right, that's a giant wood moth. Indoxilla cinereus, I think. We'll look that up. G'day everyone. I'm heading north now on another chital deer hunting and dingo trapping program for about probably 10 or 12 days. So yeah, looking forward to it. It's been a long haul so far. I've been 24 hours on the road, not driving all that time. I pulled up for about 6 hours, had a bit of a camp, and yeah, it's been a great trip. I had to drop a couple of pups off. We're just selling a few of our border collie pups, and as I pulled up in Gin, a little town up here on the coast of Queensland, I pulled up there and just rolling my swag up and making a cup of tea, and up rocked this guy in a white ute, and anyway, his name was Cole. Heck of a good guy, like a little bit older than myself, and he's been a contract musterer. You could tell by his handshake and his mannerism that he's been a good man, a real good man in his day. He still is. And anyway, he'd been driving past. His daughter works in the local IGA and follows our channel, and had seen the vehicle on the side of the road, so he came back and said g'day, and it was just really good to have a yarn with him. Heck of a nice bloke, everyday Aussie character. Anyway, I went to drop one of the pups off to another great couple, John and Kim, and had a good yarn with them. Called in to see Ash in Rockhampton, and then yeah, last night I had a guy, Mark, call me. Really decent guy from down Coffs Harbour way. He follows the channel, loves what we do, and this is happening to me just about everywhere I go. That there's good people coming up to us and we're talking, and the same thread is in the conversation all the way through. Great Aussie people, and I think they'd be the same as great people from New Zealand and Canada and America, England, you know, Scotland, Ireland, all around the world, all the people from all the countries that are following our channel. I think there's a common thread that unites us all, and that's common decency. And they thank me for what I say, and I don't think I'm saying anything that special, but I probably am saying something that other people don't get a chance to say. You know, for some reason I've been given this soapbox, and you know, McGhie is a dangerous person to put up on a soapbox because he'll tell you what he thinks, and I've got to be slightly careful on this crazy social media sort of platform, because it's so easy to be struck off or demonetised or ridiculed and whatever. And really, I don't care about the number of people that ridicule me. Is unreal, people. It's unreal. The comments that I just delete, you should see them. There's a lot of people out there that just feel that they can just criticise, demean, downgrade, ridicule, threaten anybody that's got a different opinion to their own. And a lot of the people I've been talking to, they say, what can we do? What can we do? You know, we're so worried about the world. They're worried about, we just went past these big wind turbines back here. And anybody that studies the figures and crunches the numbers on those things, most of them can never produce enough energy to make up for the footprint that it took to put them into place, right? It's all about the money. You follow the money trail. This big COVID rubbish, finally we're getting the truth coming out that yes, it did come out of a lab in Wuhan, and yes, it was funded by money that come out of some of the people, some of the crooked big companies in America. And yes, it was lethal, and yes, it did kill millions of people, but the vaccines that they produced and dodged all the safety criteria, they probably killed and harmed more. The figures are all there. If anybody wants to look at it, if your mind is open and you want to look at it, it's been one of the biggest travesties on the human race ever. One of the biggest crimes. And we see it with everything we do, with our food production, with our energy production. Shocking stuff. Here we are in Australia, we're producing so much coal, and we're shipping our coal out for next to nothing to other countries. And here we are closing down our coal-fired generators while other countries are building hundreds and hundreds of coal-fired generators to burn our coal. And we've got no industries left, no jobs, for our young people, but we're pumping all our iron ore and our uranium and all our precious metals and everything and our coal overseas for somebody else to make a laughing stock out of us. These are the thoughts and the frustrations that are told to me by countless people now everywhere I go. And they say, what can we do? And I don't know, I'm no expert on this at all, but I feel, people, that you've all got to lead, right? The only way that evil triumphs is if good people do nothing. So lead in your family, lead in your community, lead in your church, lead in your town, lead in your club. Be a leader. Step up, look at what you believe in, question it, and when you are solid on what you believe in, have the strength of character to stand on those beliefs and stick to them, right? And when people want you to change just to suit their crazy ideals, say no. Say no, stand strong. And like the man said, fight, fight, fight. Right? Have the courage to stand up. Now, people criticise me for backing Donald Trump. Donald Trump's not perfect, not by a long shot. None of us are perfect. The only perfect person that's ever been, they nailed him to a cross, okay? So we've just got to do the best we can with what we've been given, and I think it's time for strong people right around the world to stand up, link together, every way we can. We're doing it with our little channel. We've got 30,000 subscribers and we're trying our hardest with what we've got. If you people can share this and like it and push it, if you agree with this message, get it out there to people, right? Build this up to 100,000, 200,000 people. Get the message out there. This is the chance we have. A chance right now to put corruption and the indecent, satanistic people that I see around this world that just care about the profit, and they will send you and I and everybody else to the gas chambers for their profit. Okay? It's time we stood up, linked together, stood strong, be righteous, and beat this. Okay, that's my 2 bobs worth for today. Here's another dog trapping clip. And yeah, hope you enjoy them, but maybe let that message sink in. Righto everyone, we're back up here in central Queensland on one of our favourite properties, heading down to the close-in gully beside the house on property 1, where we've caught I don't know how many dogs. Landowners call me back up here because they've lost nearly $30,000 worth of Wagyu cattle, by the look of it, to one dog. And it's coming in, like it came in after we were catching all the dogs here on our last trip. And they said we pulled 36 dingoes out of this local area here in 2024. And it looks like there's one really bad dog coming in from the top side that's causing trouble now. Probably coming in from the next door neighbours and seeing an opportunity, and it's taken it. So we're up here pretty much to get one big hard dog, one real problem dog. And the problem I've got is I've got these three with me. See what I mean? Why is it a problem? So I'm trying to think seriously here. I'm trying to be serious, and I've got you three with me, right? What's this all being? We're all being staid and all being professional. What's this? Hey, they've suddenly changed. They've gone from 3 larrikins to being all prim and proper.
You said not to be an idiot.
I said don't be a dick. Okay, let's get into it. What I want to do is come down to this first crossing and let's see if we've got tracks here. Woo, Chode.
Definitely dog prints there, eh?
It's a Toyota handbrake, mate. This dog there.
Yeah.
But I'm looking to see whether the landowner's wife has been through here. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's any boot prints, but that's definitely a dog there. Dog there. Well, I caught like two on that. There's a bit of foam sitting there. Caught 2 off that side. Okay. But there's a boot print there, see? So somebody's walked down through here, so I've just got to be careful. Could be. But there's a scratch, see? Yeah. Something scratched there. The country's looking a lot better than what it was when I was up here only 2 months ago. It was pretty dry then and burned off. So I've had a lot of rain, it's looking pretty good. Right, I think we'll put a few traps in this gully here behind us. I'll let the dogs out and let them tell me if there's been anything through there. Right, sit. 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 Must sit. Must he come? Must he come? Brandon, Bungie, Brandon, come. Here, come. Here. Hold him up. Hold him up. Straighten him up there. Good girl, Mossy. Okay, I reckon I'll put 3 traps in here. Put 3 on this one and in the first gully. Just I've come up about 50 metres from where I normally trap because there's a bit of activity they're going through with cattle and all the rest of it. So I'll just put it here and I think it'll be just as good. Yep. Got a good smell there from the Brandon's marked a couple of times. And I think moss marked here as well. So I'll put something there to give it a step. We don't know which way that dog's going to come, whether it's going to walk that side or this side. I had somebody have a go at us there say, oh, you're putting your stepping stick on the wrong side. Well, that depends on which way the dog walks in from. So unless you're going to put a step on either side. It's all subjective. What I will do is put something like that little branch there over on that side to stop it from walking there, to direct it more in here. There's probably a couple of these little sticks like that there, and that stops it from walking too far that way. So if the dog is going to walk through here, more than likely it's going to put its foot in that path. I lost my Leatherman up at Buck Holden. And I'll tell you, I miss it every day. Get in one of these days and get another one. That was a bit sentimental, that one, because the kids gave it to me for my 60th. I was done gone and lost it. This idea that there's that fresh, mossy, fresh drop there. The dog coming around here to have a sniff at it. Likely to walk up around here and sniff to one side. The cable just straight across onto there. Soil is very moist here underneath, so it's going to take a bit of time, sun on it to dry out. Leave that one fairly rough. This looks like a really good pasture spot here. Let's check and see if there's any tracks. Cattle. I'll put Mossy out and let Mossy have a bit of a sniff around for me. My little girl, she might be able to tell me what I can't see. Moss. 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 Sit, sit. Moss. Find him. Wizzy Moss. Moss, quick. Find him. Find him. Nothing? Not interested. Not interested at all. Alright, I've put 2 traps in there. One off that stick, there's a drag on that side. I've just put a bit of bitch's urine and opposing it on the other side. I've got another trap there screwed down with magnet gland. And up the track, leading into it, I've put some horse's hoof. So if a dog's coming through there fast, I want it to smell it and pull up and circle around in that gully. Alright, we're in the corner here, the corner of the paddock. The track and the next door neighbours over here is all sprayed out. It's a good place for a dog to come through. I think we leave a food-based lure here and yeah, set a couple of traps up here. Wouldn't be a bad spot. Okay. Judy probably doesn't know I pinched a watering can. But right, I've got a watering can. So what I'm trying this time is going back to some of the old technology that Grandad and Uncle Jack and that used to say. If they set a trap like this, they'd get usually either a bunch of grass or a rolled up piece of newspaper and they'd burn it. And they'd burn right around them, just smoke around them to kill the scent of the human scent that they left where they're setting their traps. They'd always do that. But Grandad also said that he used to have a tin can and a bucket, a tin can with all holes punched in the bottom, and he would sometimes water down the area just to kill the human scent as well. So righto, we've got creek water here, murky creek water. Now I'm going to just try it on the set from now on this particular dog, and let's just water down the area and try and kill that human scent a little bit. See whether it works. So one trap right here. Big enough area that the dog then, if he smells that it's been wet, well, it's not just one particular spot, it's the whole area. And if anything, especially when there's been bits of rain, he might come to investigate. There's a one trap there, and there's this other trap right here. Again, a lot of this stuff is all subjective. That we can come back and we caught a dog and we say, oh, it really worked. But we might have left it just the way it was and we caught the dog anyway. So how do you know? It's something that you've got to do over a period of time to get that gut feeling whether you feel it's improving or not. Right, we're back to the property. Check the dog traps. Had a big morning. Everybody's starting to get a bit worn out, a little bit slurry.
I was only in the wrong spot once. The Air Force in the wrong spot?
Yes, the Air Force in the wrong spot.
I was not a navigator. Safe to say.
Right guys, what's the betting? Have we got one in down here?
Yep.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gone. Let's go confident.
Let's go confident. Right.
Nothing.
Martha. Quiet. No, look at this, look.
Oh,
We got a puppy, we got it. We got it. Haha, we got the big brindle. That is the big brindle, I think, that we've been chasing. Awesome.
He's definitely
Big dog, big brindle. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the dog that we're after. This is the first going from the house. And this is a big dog, big brindle dog. Looks like a crossbred, old dog. Look at this. Look at that for a beast.
It's a monster.
Big dog. Yeah. Now if this is the dog we're after, it's killed 17 Wagyu weaners. What price would you put on that for a landowner? Incredible. And like you said, a big saddleback brindle sort of dog, old dog. Massive big feet on it. The size of the paws. And that's only been caught. It's only been caught this morning. The dog was over here with the drag. What we're going to do is put a trap in here and leave it so that if another dog comes to inspect, we'll sniff in here where all the blood is, and there's a nice natural little track here to maybe get another dog here. So I've put the trap back basically where he was caught for a start, where his first mess is, and then he's come across here. This will be another trap. Viewers, I'm getting tormented and harassed by these three. They are ribald, crude, rude, insensitive. Right on, what do we got down here in the gully?